that today. Don't know what your giant is. Some of your giant may start from your childhood.
Yes, sir.
You weren't loved enough. May have been molested, mistreated, and you haven't let that go.
That's right.
That's your giant.
That's right.
That's keeping you from receiving fully what God has on your life.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus.
You have to face that giant head on. And that takes being honest with yourself.
Thank you, Jesus.
That's looking deep within. Some of us is not receiving financially because you ain't tithing.
What you say?
You tipping.
Tipping and tripping.
I'm guilty.
You
Tipping and tripping.
See, some things about the word, it convicts you as you study it.
Yeah.
What you say? Twist.
Amen.
Yes, it will. Yes.
When you read it and you study it,
It will.
if you got any type of relationship with God,
That's true.
it's going to convict you.
Yes,
What you
it
say
will.
now?
Amen.
Amen.
Yes, it will.
So, if you're going to receive in this year, it's some things you got to do.
Hallelujah.
It's some fighting you got to do within yourself.
In yourself.
The problem you're not reason why you're not receiving is you. Nobody else.
Thank you, Jesus.
Nobody else. You. So take a look at yourself in the mirror. Dig deep. Why am I not receiving? Why am I not farther along than what I think I should be? Or what God has spoken into your life. And I was looking at these people in the wilderness, they just wandering around, complaining. Yeah, they was receiving some things from God, but it never was what they expected. Sometimes it's like that with us. You get a little setback, then you'll get a little reward. God don't never give you too much that you can't handle.
Yes.
And I was thinking to myself, God is real funny. He put them in that wilderness because he wanted to see. It was a test. Will you trust me? Will you worship me in spirit and truth? Will you offer to me the right way? Or will you be selfish, complaining, lazy?
That's right.
It was a fight for me. It's a fight for me to get up every morning.
Yeah, it is.
It's a fight to love everybody.
What you say?
It's a fight to trust anybody.
Yes, sir.
It is.
And I have to go back and look in the mirror. Well, why are you not able to do that, sir, ma'am? And the question is something happened along the way, whether you was in a bad relationship, somebody hurt you,
That's right.
and because of that giant that you put a boulder between you and God, you will not trust God enough to believe what he said.
That's right.
To me, that was these people's problem. They didn't trust God enough. You know, even though he was showing them stuff, he kept providing for them. They kept complaining about who's in leadership, who's not in leadership.
Yeah.
Complaining about how we move, complaining about what we eat. Some of us, if you want to be honest, there's some stuff I don't need to eat no more. Put on too many pounds. So I had to take an honest assessment of that. I got to fight against fried chicken.
Yeah.
I got to fight against Mountain Dew.
Jesus.
And if you're in a relationship, fellas, ladies, and you're married, you got to fight against temptation.
Yes, you do.
Outside temptation.
Yes, you
when your marriage is not going right. When you seem like you're arguing more than you love her.
That's right.
That's the fight.
Yes.
To not get into that temptation. Single people who looking for a mate. If you know that person ain't going to church and they ain't yoked up like you,
Yeah.
fight the temptation no matter how good they look or how fine they
Oh,
is.
my God, my God.
That's the fight.
Yeah.
Question is, are you willing to fight? Or are you willing to give in to the temptation?
Praise him.
Come on, Holy Ghost.
Yes, God.
So, we get back to the word. We get back to the word. We get back on. Because sometimes you get up here, I don't never go by my notes. The Holy Spirit said, nah, we're going to go this way. I can have this PowerPoint up here all I want. I can have these notes here all I want, but I got to do what he wants me to do.
That's right. That's right.
But staying in context of what we're talking about. So we know that God had already promised in the land. To me, there's no need to do any recon. To me, get ready to put it up, Mike 14th chapter, 6 to the 9th verse. These are my heroes in the story. One of the stories in Numbers. Joshua and Caleb. Getting into 14th chapter 6 verse. Joshua son of Nun and Caleb son of, I don't know how to say that because I don't want to butcher Jeff. Just say Jeff. Who among those who had explored the land tore off their clothes. Next verse. And said to the entire Israelite assembly, the land we passed through and explored is exceedingly good. If the Lord is pleased, underline pleased with us, he will lead us into that land, a land flowing with milk and honey, and will give it to us. Only do not rebel against the Lord.
Yes.
And do not be afraid of the people of the land, because we will divide them. Their protection is gone, but the Lord is with us. Do not be afraid of them.
Yes,
I like Joshua and Caleb.
All right now.
See, you need those crazy radical ones every now and then that don't mind fighting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, they'll take their clothes off. I remember I used to do that. I didn't want to mess up the shirt, and I know we finna get into it. I'd tear that shirt off, and I'd be in a little muscle shirt. You can tear that up all you want to. We finna get to it.
Yes, sir.
But I like how Joshua and Caleb, they trusted God, they believed in God, they knew that God had already gave them the victory. All they had to do was just be willing to go over there.
Yes, yes.
That's like us today. The only problem is we too busy looking at the giant problem. Come here, Derek, if you don't mind, sir.
If you don't mind.
They said they were too big. The people are great.
I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I'm not scared. Go, come on, Bishop. You ain't scared.
You Bishop, you better not be
You're
scared.
not scared.
You better not be scared, Bishop.
These people were Ammonites.
You can take them, Bishop.
They were great.
Bow
They were
out
like grasshoppers to these people.
Come on home.
Hey, but where I come from, we didn't care how big you was. We know how to let the air out. Hey, man.
Four flat top.
Fall hard.
But that's what they was. That's how they looked at themselves.
That's right. That's right.
It's funny how you look at yourself in your own eye. That you're small in stature.
Yeah.
That why should I have that business? I'm not smart enough.
Right.
Why should I be leading that ministry? I don't have enough biblical knowledge. But that's the call on your life.
That's right.
You got to believe if God put it in motion that he's going to see it through.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
No matter what it looks like.
Praise God.
No matter, some people say depression of mind. Everybody thinking receiving, this is my year to receive it. I always think it's financial. It's not that.
Come on now.
You got people out there sometimes just want a peace of mind.
Need it.
Need it. I need that sometimes. But in order for me to get that, I had to go back to the Genesis, which is the beginning or the root of the problem, which means taking this mirror and looking at myself.
Yes, God.
Then once I find that, I can get an exodus from that.
Yes, God.
Get free.
And be free.
Come on now.
Then I won't be in bondage to it no more.
Yes, God.
Then after I get that, I need to get some Leviticus in me, some instructions
See, you better not preach.
of how to
You better
conduct
not
myself
What you say?
as a Christian,
Yeah.
how
Yes,
to give
yes.
offering to the Lord, how to worship God.
Oh, yeah.
The problem is most of us in one of those stages are stuck.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Either you stuck in the beginning stage, or you still slavery to something,
Yes, God.
or you just don't follow the instructions.
What you say?
Some of the instructions I was reading is crazy. It don't apply to this time. But
Yes.
thank God for the old Bible.
Come on.
Because if they just stop at deal, like, man, I can't get no haircut,
This is
which I need one. You know, some stuff in there, you're like, woo. And I'm glad God don't deal with us
Right.
the way he dealt with some of those people.
Yes.
Because we didn't follow those instructions. But that is the fight. The fight is, are you willing to fight within yourself enough to do the right thing?
That's right.
To keep yourself in line with God. Like the Flossy said,
Yes,
be
yes.
ye holy for I am holy. And be ye holy for I am holy, that means you got to do some things like Christ.
That's
You got
right.
to be like Christ.
That's right.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's, the instructions are easy. But will you follow?
Come on now.
Will you stay to the plan?
Thank you, Jesus.
So then, like I said, once you find the genesis of the problem or the root, then you can get your exodus. Then you get some instructions in your life. You're going to receive, you need a tithe.
Yes, God.
You, it's so funny up here, God's talking to me while I'm talking to y'all. Ain't that something? But whatever it is, you know, you got to get over it, or you got to fight that battle. But you're not going to do it alone, as God said. I'm with you.
That's right.
I'm going to fight it with you.
That's it.
You just got to be big enough and willing enough to stand up to it. Stand up to yourself.
Yes, God.
Stand up to your selfishness. Stand up to your laziness.
Come on now.
Stand up to your bitterness.
Stiffness.
Stand up to your alcoholism.